everyone, it's Gina. Today I'm going to show you how to make beans in your Instant Pot. I'm really excited to show this to you because this is something I do on a bi-weekly basis because I love beans. And once I started making them in the Instant Pot, I was so surprised at how simple it was, how good the beans tasted, and the cleanup is so easy. Plus, if you're able to get the beans in bulk without any plastic, you're not only saving yourself money, but you're saving a lot of excess plastic from going into our oceans, which we know is a huge, huge problem. So this is a very sustainable option. To me, it's a win-win in all categories. All you need today is your Instant Pot, a pound of dried beans. I'm using chickpeas, but you can use whatever beans you like, some fresh water, and a big bowl for soaking. Maybe a strainer for straining out your beans once they soak. This tutorial is for beans that are going to be soaked overnight. So if you want to make your beans right now with a tutorial, then it's okay. What you'll have to do is add an extra 10 minutes to your cooking time. When I put 20 on the Instant Pot, you'll want to add at least another 10 if you're making chickpeas. And if you're making another bean, you can find all the times in your Instant Pot book. It has a chart and it'll tell you how many minutes to cook your beans if they're soaked or unsoaked. So you don't have to make chickpeas and they don't have to be soaked, but that's how this video is going to go. So I just wanted to give you that little reminder before we get started. So what I'm doing here is I put the dried beans into my bowl, and then I'm gonna take my water and fill it up. So this took actually 4 cups here and another 2 cups. So you just wanna make sure that you have enough water in the bowl so that it goes above the chickpea level, maybe about 1 to 2 inches, because the chickpeas are going to definitely grow bigger as they sit overnight, and especially for 24 hours. So make sure you've got a big enough bowl and enough water to cover for about 2 inches above the level of the chickpeas. We're gonna let it sit overnight or for 24 hours. You're going to drain the beans and rinse them with fresh water, and then we'll be ready to go on to the next step. So now I'm going to add the chickpeas to my Instant Pot liner. And what I usually do is I fill the pot up into, I don't know if you can see this line here, and sit until it says 3 liters. So for this amount of chickpeas, which was 1 pound, I'm going to fill this up until it reaches the 3 liter mark, which is right there. It's usually about, again, 1 to 2 inches above the level of the chickpeas, just so they'll have room to cook and they'll have enough liquid. So now I'm gonna add on the lid. Make sure it's in the sealed position, which for mine is right there. And now if you look on the front of the Instant Pot, there should be a button that says beans or chili right there. So I push that button and it'll say 20 minutes. This is what I usually use to cook my soaked beans. If you do not soak your beans, then you'll have to press the plus button and add a few more minutes. Your manual should tell you exactly how many minutes for your particular bean. Generally, for a soaked chickpeas, I do 20 minutes. And now I'll just let it cook. Then we're going to let it natural release. I usually let it natural release for about, I think, 45 minutes to an hour. You don't have to let it go that long. I think usually a half an hour is okay for natural release, but I usually do mine 45 minutes to an hour, and I really like the way the texture comes out. So once this is done, I'll come back and show you what to do next. Now my Instant Pot says 43 minutes, so I'm a little impatient, so I'm not gonna wait till it's 45 minutes or an hour, and I'm going to press the stop button, the keep warm cancel button, and then I'm going to go up to the top and release the pressure if there's any left. Nope, so there's no pressure left. I'm going to open up the Instant Pot lid and take off the lid. And this is what your beans are gonna look like. So now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take the beans to the sink. I'm going to drain them through a colander or strainer, and then I'm going to give them a good rinse, and I'll show you what they look like right after this. Here are my finished chickpeas. They've been drained and rinsed and are now steaming in their original bowl. I think they look beautiful. I usually let them cool for about 1 to 2 hours on the countertop before putting them in a covered container in the refrigerator, but you can use them right now as is and throw them in a salad or make any sort of recipe with them. I highly recommend our savory chickpea recipe from World of Vegan, which I will link down below. We also have a lot of other bean recipes on the World of Vegan website, so I hope you'll check those out as well. Making beans in the Instant Pot is so easy and so handy. It's eco-friendly and the beans just taste delicious. So now that you know how to make beans in your Instant Pot, I hope you experiment with other food staples like potatoes or rice or other things that you usually make during the week. It saves you time and money. The food is delicious, your food is prepped, and there's so little cleanup. So yay for the Instant Pot. Please leave any questions down below that you have for me, and don't forget to check down in the description box for any other Instant Pot links that we have. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.